Mm-hmm. Mm. All the flavors. You can definitely taste the onions, the carrots, the celery, and of course the sweet basil. So definitely a must try at home. Hi, today we're making cheese stuffed shells. For this recipe, you'll need a box of your jumbo shells, fresh Parmesan cheese, ricotta cheese, fresh basil, fresh mozzarella, 3 cans of tomatoes, olive oil, spinach, 2 eggs, and garlic. So you're going to start by mixing your ricotta cheese with 2 minced garlic, your Parmesan cheese, your fresh mozzarella. At this point, once you've added your spinach, you can add your eggs and mix well to incorporate everything. It smells so good. I wish you guys can smell this. Just amazing. There we go. And it's all ready for your shells. So for your sauce, your red sauce, you'll need 3 jars of tomatoes. You need half an onion, celery, and carrots. So you can chop your onions. And this is going to add so much flavor together. I like chopping mine because it brings all the flavors nicely together. And to your sauce, you're going to add fresh basil. 1 teaspoon salt. All the goodness. Now we're ready to add your shells to your boiling water. Not to add all the shells. I would do half of them. So I'm going to cook it for 11 minutes. Okay. There we go. So now you're all ready to fill your shells. We've got your pasta, we've got your ricotta filling, and you have your sauce. I chose a dish that you could pile just one layer onto it. So what we're going to do is you're going to put some sauce on the bottom of your tray. I wish you could smell this. It just smells amazing. And again, when you cook your sauce for about an hour and a half, all the smell, just everything smells so delicious. So I just like to put a nice little bed of sauce. This is also going to um, have your pasta cook a little bit more evenly. Then what you're going to do is grab a piping bag. And again, I'm going to fold over your bag so you keep it nice and clean. And then you're going to fill your bag. Now you don't have to use a piping bag. I find it a little bit more easier, less messy. But you could definitely use a spoon, whatever you feel comfortable with. And you want the opening just a little bit wider because there's spinach, there's mozzarella. So you want all that to go through. So then you grab your shells and you press in your cheese. Not to worry if there's a little bit of water. That's all gonna cook well together. Your sauce, your shells, your filling. And you can't beat the smell. I wish you could smell this. It's just amazing. Perfect. Now what you are going to do is now just put the sauce over top and just cover it all. It's gonna add so much flavor. Once you're done with putting sauce all over, you could add Parmesan cheese. Okay. It's gonna give all that nice flavor. Amazing, look at that. So now, I like to always top it off with some fresh basil leaves. You just put them anywhere, arrange them any which way. There we go. And then you're gonna pop it in the oven. You're gonna bake this for about 30 to 40 minutes. There we go. Oh, that smells delicious. Okay, so your pasta shells are ready. They smell amazing. It's a must try, that's for sure. Look at that, perfection. What I like to do is always grate some fresh Parmesan cheese. And of course, you're gonna serve it, put a fresh basil leaf. Now let's give it a try. All the flavors, you can definitely taste the onions, the carrots, the celery, and of course the sweet basil. So definitely a must try at home. You could also put it in a takeout container. It freezes well, and it also great to bring at a friend's house. All you do is put it in the container, put the lid on, and it freezes really well. So something you could do ahead of time and be ready for your next dinner party. Enjoy. Stay tuned for our next episode. We're going to be making eggplant parmigiana. With the sauce that we made today for the stuffed shells, you can definitely use it for the parmigiana.